class. As you may have heard in the news or at school, at home, addiction is a huge problem here in the United States. It's actually the #1 disease in the United States, according to the National Institute of Drug Abuse. And it also affects 1 out of 3 families in the United States. So, and this is a big issue, and I have personally be in the position when one family member of a friend had went to an emergency room because of a drug overdose. So there are many persons going these days to the emergency room because of overdose drugs, and I've experienced firsthand this situation. Also, I want to explain a little bit more about what addiction means. Addiction is a mental state of a person that needs a substance despite the negative effects and negative social, physical, or legal consequences of the substance use. And there are several consequences, medical consequences of drug addiction. It depends on the type of drug that is being consumed. Some drugs can cause slow movements, slow speech, can cause occasional confusion. Another type of drugs can cause hallucinations, and another different types can cause excessive energy and inability to sleep. Also, high blood pressure and rapid pulse. And all of these can cause, of course, the death, because the high blood pressure and the rapid pulse can cause a heart attack. Another kinds of drugs can also be the cause of psychotic behavior and aggressive or violent behavior that can also lead to the death of the person. I also wanted to share some statistics so you can have a visualization of the consequences of the drug abuse and drug addiction. For example, every day in the United States, 114 people die because of drug overdose here in the United States. Also, every day around 6,700 people visit the emergency departments due to drug abuse here in the United States also. Another important statistics is the fact that 9 out of 10 poisonings in the United States are caused by drug. So by drug consumption. That's a huge, that's really amazing. It's 9 out of 10 poisoning. Also, in regards to the HIV infections, because drug users usually inject the drugs, 8% of new HIV infections in 2010 were due to the drug injections. And in regards to driving and using drugs, it's this statistic is really it's really surprising, but not so. It's almost 4% of the population, the driving population, the drivers, drive under the influence of drugs. And because of that, 1 out of 3 fatally injured drivers were tested positive for drugs in 2009 in the United States. However, we as a community have to deal with this kind of problems, not just in our family, but also in friends' families. But the hope is not lost yet. There is help available for those who have drug addiction problems, and I can give you some information that you can use to help someone to overcome this drug addiction problems. I think that the first and most important group of people that can help those with drug addiction is the family itself. So the family is the one that plays the most important role Because, for example, when there is a husband who's having an addiction problem, the wife is usually the one who helped the husband to overcome that situation, or to advise him how to look for help. So family is what all starts in regards to searching for help for addiction problems. Another treatment, if for say that we can provide, or another information about treatment that we can provide to these people that have drug addictions, it's they can go to a support group. A support group is a group of people that share the same issue. They have addictions, maybe different kinds of addiction, but in that sense the person will feel identified with the situation and will be more close to what will have experiences of similar experiences that he has or she has, and it can be shared. And also, and in these support groups, the individual facing the addiction problem can receive the help to overcome the problems and to see a life with no drugs. Another type of help that is available for addiction is detoxification services. For example, here in Florida, we have the Department of Children and Families. They have a program for detoxification, and that what means is to make the people drug-free. So, as the name states, is detox. So, the toxins of the drugs are being taken out of the body. So, the body is now, once the detoxification service is completed, the body is now free of drugs, and that helps with the addiction problem. So at this point, I just wanted each one of you to look around to see if there's a case that you have a family member with addiction problems, or in the church community, or in your community, in your neighborhood. If you know someone who has this kind of problem, my advice is for you to help them by giving them information as to where to find help. So it's very important to help one person at a time. With one person that you're helping the country. So with this said, you can find some information in the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration webpage. Here is the website that you can go. It's called Treatment Locator. You can find some information and share it with a person with addiction problems. And here you can give them the location, the contact information, so they can know that they're not alone, that they can find help. So, well, that's my advice. And now that we have some information about the consequences of drug addiction, we can find a motivation to help those who need guidance in searching for treatment or counseling. And I hope that with this information you'll be able to help a loved one or a member of your community in order to help our community and our country. Thank you.